everybody, welcome to Choosing Gratitude. My name is Karen, your co-creator. In today's video, I want to ask you a quick question. So are you one of those people who have been trying to practice the law of attraction and you have been able to manifest little things like movie tickets or a rubber ducky or feathers or little pennies on the floor, but you have not been able to manifest your dream life? And in this video, we will explore why so many people fail at practicing this, and also I will give you a powerful gratitude tool to help you truly see law of attraction work. Okay, welcome back. I have been practicing law of attraction for about 20 years. When I first started practicing, I got to know a group of people who were doing the same, reading the same books, and everybody was just like me. We were very young and inspired to practice the law of attraction. And let me tell you this, today, 20 years later, majority of those people that I started with are no longer practicing the law of attraction, and majority of them are still stuck in life. They are still not happy and they still don't have their dream life. So why do so many people fail at the law of attraction? You see, the teaching of law of attraction is very nice and beautiful. A lot of teachers are telling you that all you need to do is to become clear about what you want, and then the universe already has it for you. All you need to do is to act as if you already had it, and then the universe will deliver it to you, right? In a nutshell, that's the teaching. See, my personal struggle with the teaching, like I've mentioned in my very first video, which I'll put a link down below, is that the acting as if part. In the first 8 years of my practice, I tried very hard to act as if I already had everything, but I wasn't able to truly do that. And the result, 8 years later, yes, I was able to manifest some things in my life, but my whole life was still a mess, and I was still a very unhappy person. And now, after 20 years of being a law of attraction practitioner, or better said, being a deliberate creation practitioner, I look back and I realized that, for the last 12 years since I've had my epiphany about gratitude, I have not been doing any acting as if. Why? Because, I only act as if these days for one reason, when I need to be polite. Now, I have a 7-year-old child, and he's fascinated with a lot of things that I'm not really interested in. And sometimes he'll spend 10 minutes telling me something about some scientific facts about a dinosaur or a prehistoric animal that has been extinct for 1,000,000 years. Honestly, I'm not interested in that, but because I'm very interested in his development, I act as if I'm really interested. But sometimes he still tells me, he says, "Mommy, I don't think you really are interested in this," right? Okay, so my question to you is that if a 7-year-old can tell that you're acting as if, then why do you think the universe can't tell? Isn't universe all that is, God, whatever you call it, isn't that the infinite intelligence? So if you are if you're pretending that you have a feeling inside of you that you don't have, don't you think that the universe will instantly know? Or the universe would disregard what you're pretending to it and deliver to you how you truly feel deep down? So this requires you to be really, really honest, okay, to yourself. When I first started this practice, I pretended to myself that I had these feelings, that I was feeling great even though I was not. When I was doing that, I noticed a very, very strong resistance, but I pretended that it wasn't there. And guess what? Life or the universe will always deliver to you, mirror you back how you truly feel deep down, okay? Even though you're saying, oh, I have been repeating that affirmation 1,000 times today. How come I am not seeing the result of it? That's because you don't truly feel it, okay? So my challenge to you today is that try to observe all these techniques you're doing. There's nothing wrong with doing affirmations or, writing scripts or just repeat over and over to yourself that you already have what you want to have. But I just want you to be very honest to that feeling behind it. If you truly feel that way, then those things are gonna work, okay? But if you don't, sometimes these exercises can set you back. You're actually gonna attract the opposite of those feelings. So just be very aware of that, okay? So now you're asking, okay, so if I can't act as if, then how can I make the universe or the law of attraction work? How can I manifest what I want? My answer to that question is that the law of attraction is already working. The universe is already working. Your goal here as a practitioner is not to make something that's broken work again, but to simply observe how magnificent this universe is, and it is already working. And you may ask me, oh, but it doesn't work for me. Yes, it doesn't work for you because a part of you feels that you are incomplete, or a part of you doesn't like yourself, a part of you doesn't truly like the universe. That dislike, that hatred, that feeling of incompletion is simply being mirrored back at you, okay? So how do you make this work, all right? How do you make it work is by feeling that you are already complete. Okay, now you're saying, well, Karen, in the very beginning, you already said that acting as if it doesn't work. If I don't feel complete, how can I feel complete? All right, that's a very good question. The answer to your question is that you do not have to pretend that you're already complete, okay? I just want to give you an experience of feeling that you're already complete. And you know what? You don't have to have this experience last 24/7. No, that's the key. I want you to start with maybe a minute, or maybe 5 minutes, or maybe 10 minutes, okay? So in today's video, now let's go to the next section of this video. I want to show you a powerful gratitude technique to help you experience the perfection of the universe. And once you feel the perfection of everything, you automatically are gonna feel complete, at least in that moment when you're doing your practice. And guess what? The more you feel that, the more time, you only have 24 hours a day, right? The more time you spend feeling complete rather than incomplete, feeling happy rather than pain, you are gradually expanding your happiness. You're gradually manifesting your true happy life. And once you can expand that to maybe just 3 hours a day, 2 hours a day, your life will change. And that's what worked for me, and that's what happened for me. I have my dream life today thanks to this practice. Okay? So the practice I have for you today is very simple. In the next 3 days, or I prefer actually 21 days, because 21 days will give you, it'll make you form a habit, okay? So for the next 21 days, I want you to dedicate an hour every day to feeling grateful. And it's very important that you set a timer. And this is not just to simply sit there and say, oh, I feel grateful. No, the practice is, okay, during this hour, go for a walk or try to be alone, okay? Don't be don't have this hour be, the time you usually spend with a family member who you don't like, who you always fight with. What you want to do is you set aside an hour. If that has to be an hour you normally spend sleeping or watching TV, you really should, use this hour to do something that's better to your happiness than just pure entertainment, okay? So what you're gonna do is you set a timer for an hour, and then you go for a walk. You go into the nature, you go outside, and while you're walking, you completely forget what's going on in your current life, okay? And you start to pay attention to little things, like when you're walking, instead of thinking, oh, what am I gonna do tomorrow, you say, I'm walking, thank you legs, thank you, you're walking, okay? And then you're moving your hand, and you say, wow, thank you. You start observing your hand, and you say, thank you, hand, for giving me the mobility to be able to grab things. Thank you. You thank your hair, you thank your body, you thank your face, you thank your nose for the ability to smell, okay? And if you get in touch with anything, let's say you see a tree, you stop and you say, thank you, tree, for providing me with oxygen. Okay, you say thank you for every single little thing that you normally would take for granted. You do that for an entire hour. If you need to go to the bathroom during this hour, appreciate the toilet. Do you know that how many people in this world don't have a toilet they can flush? If you have a toilet you can flush, you can appreciate the fact that you have water to flush the toilet, okay? When you need to eat something, just eat very slowly and appreciate the food, and think about who made your food, okay? Where is your food coming from? If you're eating meat, appreciate those animals that sacrifice their lives to make this meal for you, and appreciate all the people who made this food for you, okay? And appreciate, if you didn't cook for yourself, appreciate the person who cooked the food for you. Appreciate the water you're drinking. Appreciate your sofa. Thank it for being there, so you have a place to sit, okay? Thank everything. Just during this hour, simply touch every single thing in your physical reality and thank them as if they are a person sitting next to you. And after this hour, you're gonna be filled with gratitude, and you are going to feel that you are complete. All right, with that feeling of completion, you are ready to tap into the most powerful energy of the universe. If you don't feel grateful for what you already have, there is no way you can be grateful for something that hasn't happened. All right, so I really hope that you will continue this exercise for the next 21 days, and you will see law of attraction work in your favor, okay? You see, law of attraction, you cannot make law of attraction work because it's already working. All you need to do is to get to the speed of the source energy and truly observe how it works. So that's where the magic happens. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.